Hard to imagine to stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for not just the expectations of the Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Stokes is checked in for Wright. Green comes in for Zach Randolph. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Adams. And it's Conley in for Udrich. So on the floor for Memphis, Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Lance Stevenson is out there with Green, and it's Stokes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And
as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row, but that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive, but I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And then Irving slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean,
the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. On the wing, Irving. The shot. And the Cavaliers get the game knocked away. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And, folks,
it's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
And it's good. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. And Irving comes to help. Stevenson outside. Drills it from outside. Stevenson's got his second bucket of the night.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
Feeds to Irving. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Irving. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Stokes is checked in for Wright. Lance Stevenson comes in for Jeff Green. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. Love and Verjao are up front. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Adams, and that one off the back.
Damage with his finishing, too.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Now Udrich. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Irving drives in and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Irving? Averaging 21 points per game, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Well, he's sneaky. I mean, you don't think he's watching you, and then all of a sudden, he's got the ball heading the other way.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Pass to Smith with his first shot attempt, and Verjao the bucket on the assist by Smith.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Adams in the corner. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:05 left to play in the third. Here's Udrich. He's covered by Irving. Jumps up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. Here's Irving. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Cleveland shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Well, a good game tonight from Love here. 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Stevenson kicks to Allen. Ball's knocked loose. Irving with the steal. All alone.
Whoa! Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that...
For this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the... there for Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Stevenson's...